better way, better life, more meaning.
Sometimes life needs adjustments to work out for us, and making these adjustments can be difficult to see. Welcome to Change for a Better Life, Love, and Health with Nadia, a weekly empowerment show hosted by world-traveled Nadia Rosh, as she brings needed information to help you select the right path in life's challenges, relationships, and just taking care of your body. Nadia welcomes all questions on the show by calling 888-565-1470 and asking anything that you're having a problem with. You can see Nadia on changeforthebetter.tv, as each week she will bring new solutions to your life. And to reach Nadia directly, call 954-907-5176. Now, let's get ready for change with Nadia Rosh.
Hello, everybody. This is Nadia with you. This is Monday, 6 p.m. Please call us 888-565-1470 with your questions because I have a special guest today. Her name is Larina, and she is also a life coach, energy and relationship life coach, right?
Yes.
So we are doing approximately the same thing. We're helping people to live life better, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Recently, we're actually talking about a serial already, a program about relationship and difficulty in relationship, why man is, not easy to find the right man, and a lot of women asking, what is actually the rules, or what is actually standard to find the good man? Because I always found it something bad boy, bad man,
Bad boy.
like you said, is now is like confession.
Yeah, I know. I've heard this now. Yeah.
But we're talking about serious relationship, not just temporary to find it the fun and everything.
Yeah,
whatever.
and that's all well and good. That's that's good for a short period of time.
Right.
But it can become quite empty. Where all of a sudden there's no substance to it.
Exactly, and very quick.
Yeah.
They don't know what to do with attraction, what they have for the moment, when they met and they have sex. After that, is kind of disappearing.
Right. It gets very cold.
Yes.
And all of a sudden you don't get any phone calls, return phone calls or no texts. But, what's very interesting is before you make that consent for sex, oh my goodness, they're on the phone constantly. They're texting, oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, you're so nice. I can't wait to see you. It's just constant.
Yes.
It's very,
So,
it's all in the hunt.
right.
It's all in the hunt. Yeah.
And then they catch, it's a lose interest, right? You think this is why?
when they've had their hunt satisfied, then
Yes.
it's like, okay,
and I
off to
think
the
this
next.
is because of the point to find relationship is wrong. Women looking for in men, first of all, confidence or intellect, then heart and feelings, right?
Yes.
Then after this, the soul, how this is going, spiritually. And then is sex. Then is body things. But man is going kind of opposite.
Well,
upward.
and you're absolutely right, because for most women, they need emotion to be able to have sex. For most men, now I'm not saying that it's all men. For most men, they need to have sex to have emotion. So it makes it a little bit difficult. Yeah. Okay, which are we going to have first? And then the woman always is sitting there going, "Oh, well, wait a minute. I really need to know who you are before I decide to go to bed with you." And very, very important distinctions in if you are looking for a full-time relationship or if you're just looking for a one-night stand. And there's plenty of women out there that just want a one-night stand, and they're very, very happy with that.
Yes, but you know what? It's actually normally to have intimacy and want it continue. Why didn't one continue? Because of sex is no good? or what? You know? And I think this is important question because it is. You know what? A woman mostly never gonna say after sex, "Oh, you are great, you are fine, you are good." If this is not good, she just quiet, you know, and she just don't want to go again.
She doesn't want to go again?
No.
That's it, huh?
Yeah, all men same way. You know, they have sex, finished, and have no interest to the woman because it's actually he received nothing from a woman because the energy, sexual energy, is not flowing. You know, they just have intercourse without no feelings. And like
It's just an act. It's just a sex act.
Yes.
Yep.
And this is why it's not continue. It's actually every woman who have sex, on her mind is this man is supposed to be potential her boyfriend or even husband. For the man is not like that. They are not thinking if they have sex is a potential girlfriend, you know.
Yep.
They're not looking that far.
Well, I think it goes
But
both ways.
feelings is supposed to be if they
Yes.
feel the energy
Yeah.
of woman.
And the chemistry is there
and
too.
That's what I say. Chemistry, that's energy. You
Yeah.
know, this is what attract men in woman. If this is sexual energy in woman not flowing through the man body, is that, you know, is nothing to hold it.
Yeah, yes.
Same for the woman, you know.
Well,
what?
sometimes women they can create chemistry depending on how much money is in the man's pocket.
It's a fake. You know what? That's fake.
Yeah. Of course it is. Of course it is. But remember, we're in South Florida, so you know there's a lot of playing games that goes on down here.
I see a lot of age men with young lady. And you know what?
I know it's the size of their yacht.
It's the size of the wallet.
Yeah,
You know?
and the wallet. Yeah,
The
the checking account.
Yes. But
But there are a lot of men out there, you know, I shouldn't turn around and stereotype by any means, but there are a lot of men out there who really do want a relationship and something that they can create, somebody that they can love and somebody who can love them back. So, and, you know, I work with a lot of men who are really looking for that relationship and trying whatever means. You know, sometimes I'll introduce, you know, if I've got one of my clients or whatever, I'll introduce. Sometimes they, you know, do the eHarmony or the Match.com with minimal success.
yeah, you know, we're going to talk about these dating sites too because
Yeah.
now is a computer era, right? We
Right.
do everything by internet.
Yeah.
People even not talking on the phone anymore. They're just
yeah.
texting. I hate
I'm
it.
not liking that at all.
You see?
Yeah, no.
Because
If you
it's
want to talk to me, you better
right,
call me.
right,
You
right,
know,
right.
don't you text me? No, that's not going to work. And I think that's what we've run into with a lot of the younger generation. That their face-to-face interaction is very, very limited.
You think this is kind of fear to be rejected or what? What?
I think a lot of it has to do
Yeah.
with that. Yeah, and not only that, but they've decided that it's a time element as well. You know, where they're.
You know what? Sometimes is texting back and forward more time when you are just
I know. I'm like,
take
pick
a
up the phone.
and talk 5 minutes for real. You know, you can laugh, you can scream, you can do whatever emotion you have.
Well, and the other thing too is that when you hear somebody's voice,
Yes.
it has a vibrational quality to it.
Exactly.
So you get to feel the energy from the other person on the other side. You can't feel that on emails. You can't feel that on text. You know,
And this is depends you're feeling right away. You know what you feel right now. You read the text
Yeah.
and feel like you feel. Is not feeling the person who texts you.
Exactly.
And this is misunderstanding.
Yeah.
This is
Not only that, the autocorrect. I mean, if you have seen some of the texts
Yeah.
that I've seen that are autocorrect,
Yes.
and it's like, what are you talking about? You got to be
Yes,
kidding me.
yeah.
And now there's this whole website on nothing but autocorrect. I mean, it's just hysterical. But you're right. I mean, you can miscommunicate so
Miscommunication,
easily.
yes.
But there's never really that human touch. And that's what we're missing is that human touch. Just be able to hear somebody on the other side, gives you a level of connection.
Exactly.
And be able to
The
hear.
best way to meet personal
Yeah.
and talk and touch each other and look at the eyes
Exactly.
and feel the vibration of the
Yes.
body, vibration of your voice and everything, the energy what you spread.
Absolutely.
But, people talking texting, make a date, they have nothing to connect,
No. You're right.
And then they asking like, what did I did wrong? What was going on? I say, actually, you never met the person. You never know the person. You never touched the person. How you would expect it something what you never know?
Right.
And
Absolutely.
Yes,
They've never made that connection, and you can't do it through writing.
yes.
I mean, you really need that face-to-face connection. And you need to start that with a telephone call. And you need to be able to feel, that individual on the other line. Are they, do they have a sense of humor?
Exactly.
Do they make you laugh? I mean, that's one of my big criteria.
Right.
Are you happy with that individual? Are they making you laugh?
Exactly.
Are you feeling better about yourself because they're in your life?
Yeah, you know what?
Of
There's
course.
a lot of people in relationship and they not feel good,
Oh, yeah, I know.
And yeah, we know.
We both know, yeah.
Because
Because we both have clients that are stuck in bad relationships. And it's like, are you serious? Or they've seen all the red flags and they've ignored them.
Ignore them. You know what? This is like, okay.
I'm like,
and
oh.
you know what is, they even don't talk about this, They're like,
Until they're dying, They're so miserable. They're so angry. They're upset.
and then you go back and figure out what's going on and where is the root of this. And this is simply, they just not talk to each other honestly.
Yeah.
They're not talking about how they feel the moment.
Yeah.
What is this happen?
Yeah. Exactly. And something that brings up another point that you were just made about the texting and everything?
Yes.
Back and forth or emails? Well, what ends up happening is that there's no communication.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And I have this thing, it's communication versus conversation. Conversation happens up in your head. Okay? Communication is when you sit in front of another person and you feel them and you direct all your energy over to them and then you start having that connection.
Right.
So-
Right. Okay, we're going to take a 30 seconds commercial and we
Okay.
come back.
Okay, great. Super.
Yes.
Do you feel stuck in all areas of your life and are unable to make a change? Do you feel unfulfilled and want more of your life? Do you have a big challenge or goal in your life that you're trying to achieve? Let's get ready to transform your life. Nadia Rosh could be the missing ingredient in your life. Nadia Rosh is a life coach that will help you get from where you are to where you want to be in your life. Being a client of Nadia, you will be able to achieve personal and professional goals, restore happiness in your life, decrease stress, increase confidence, and self-esteem. Nadia has helped clients develop deeper and closer relationships, improve communication skills, and gain greater clarity and understanding in your life. Nadia coaches men, women, adults, or youth and helps everyone get ready to transform their life. Call Nadia Rosh at 954-907-5176 or visit RadioNadia777@gmail.com and get your free consultation. Join our radio TV show on changeforthebetter.tv and ask your questions on the air. Call 954-907-5176 today and change for the better. You are listening to Change for a Better Life, Love, and Health with Nadia Rosh as she explains options in your life. Join the conversation by calling 888-565-1470 and talking with Nadia. If you would rather write in a question, visit her website at www.changeforthebetter.tv and chat in a question. Nadia promises to respond as quickly as she can. Now, back to our show.
What they were going to say. All right, and we come back, and Larina with me, and we're talking about relationship and why some woman can find it a right man, right?
Right, right.
It's actually this when this woman said, "I want good men." It's actually all men is good,
Yeah.
just
But-
for the specific woman.
exactly. Well, you have to define what good means.
You know? Right.
Because good for one might be not so good
Not,
for another.
not too good for another one.
I mean, there are basics, though, of what you qualify as a good man. You know, somebody who listens, someone who's attentive, someone who is supportive, someone who is very, very good in affection and intimacy.
Right.
You know, somebody who cares about you, who wants the best for you, somebody who makes you laugh, somebody who feeds your soul, and generous.
Yeah, this is actually when we talk with my clients, and she, mostly we have a woman. Sometimes a man coming to us too, but they kind of a little bit. I don't know what is this
I get a
ego,
lot of men.
a shame, or something.
Yeah.
They kind of don't want to take the help. Yeah.
No, you know something? I have about 50-50.
50-50.
Yeah, men
Yeah,
and
I'm
women.
like maybe 70-30. Like that.
Okay. But
Yeah.
I have a lot of men that come to me, whether they're going through a divorce or they're going through a breakup. I was laughing. I said, okay. I said, I'm your girl. If you want to create a relationship, if you want to make one stronger, or you want to get the hockey puck out of one. I said, I handle all of those.
Yeah.
But you're right. Some of the criteria, you well know. What are the criteria for a good man?
Yeah, the criteria is everybody have their criteria, their standard. Somebody say
Somebody who works. Hello.
Yeah.
Unless he's retired.
yeah. For somebody, looking good and having sex enough in relationship, because everything else they can do it, For somebody is opposite. It's like, no, have to have money, have to take care of children, this, and no sex and relationship going nowhere,
Well, we have to be really honest. Every healthy relationship has got the sexual component to it.
Oh, this is energy. What is actually
Absolutely.
do alive?
Yes.
We're born by the sexual energy, right?
Exactly.
We have life by this energy.
Well, and then
so to not use this energy, I think this is criminal.
well, we're sexual beings. We should be using it.
Yes, but
And that makes the
education-
health that connects two souls.
Right.
It grounds those two souls into the emotional intimacy, not only sexual, but intimacy through the mind, the heart,
Exactly.
the spirit.
That's what I always say. Do you have sex? They say, yeah, we have sex. I say, what kind of sex you have? I mean, physical sex. I say, do you have emotional sex? Do you have spiritual sex? Do you have sex in is outside of you? When you're sleeping and you are with her, even she's not here. That's intimacy. That's sex. That's sex is actually is togetherness. It's just to be close inside, to be one. So if it's just a body togetherness and no spiritual, no
you have to have the
emotional,
spirit. Yeah, the emotional, the mental, the physical.
yes, it's
important.
It's not going nowhere,
right?
or very short period of time.
Yeah. It won't last. Well, hopefully, though, that our lady and men friends out there, our listeners,
Yes.
have the ability of being able to see the red signs, those red flags, and then being able to understand that something is not right.
Exactly.
And then
this
moving
is
away
coming
from it.
communication. Sometimes
Yes.
people can explain their feelings, and this is going like a snowball, It's coming. It's not coming out, not explain it.
Right.
Other person don't understand your thoughts
Right.
and not understand your feeling, and,
And then you know what's really fun is that if there's no communication whatsoever, right? And say that the woman is sitting there going, "Hello, where are you? We don't talk, we don't connect. Where are you?" And then all of a sudden she goes up into her head and she starts projecting.
Oh my God! It's
all
fantasy
about-
of the woman mind.
Yes,
This is like-
all about
Yes.
how there's something wrong with her, and what did she do, and how did she offend him? And I'm like, no. Let's go back.
Yes.
Let's go back
But
because
I think
it
it's
might
very,
not be
very
her at
important,
all.
even before they start serious relationship. If she and he want to be with this person, they have to know what is interest in life they have, right?
Right.
What they interesting to do.
What is the common
hobbies
interest?
they have, right? What their needs is, people have different needs.
Right.
Sometimes women and men definitely they have a different needs, but men don't know the needs of the woman until the woman not tell him, you know what, I need this, and I need this. It's not mean like it's an ultimatum, I need it. No, it's just showing what is actually this woman want and need.
Exactly.
And what her
But she has to
interest-
communicate it too. Do you know how many women just keep their mouth quiet?
Exactly.
And then they get frustrated and
How
irritated.
you not understand?
Yeah, because they're not getting their needs met. Well, I'm sorry. When was the last time that you discussed your needs with your sweetheart?
Exactly.
Hello.
Yeah.
I mean, women have that terrible habit of thinking that their men are mind readers.
Yes.
And I'm like, no. Where is your voice? Oh, let me text. Oh, yeah, that's going to work.
No, it's
you
not
have
work
to have
either.
your voice.
Exactly.
And you have to be able to speak so that somebody can communicate
you have to show
with you.
your emotions, and you have to show how you feel about, and this moment, if he doing something for you, if you like it, tell him thank you. I
Yes.
love it. You know what?
Can we do it again?
Yeah. Oh, he gonna know. No, he's
No,
not.
he's not gonna know, no.
You have to tell him.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
this is the mistakes what these women have. They start criticize men without not knowing what is actually
I totally
man
agree.
mind
Yes.
going, because we have different mind.
Yeah, and men too, though. Men need
And
to
men the
open
same
up.
way, yes.
And that's where that's the number one biggest struggle.
Yes.
Is in communication. So what I end up teaching is how to quiet the mind, and how to be able to speak from your heart, because when you speak from your heart, the other person can feel you.
Yes, even without understanding sometimes, but your feelings is a different motion, and this is a different frequency, and we're receiving this, and we can understand. Even sometimes body language can show you more when you talking.
Yes.
Sometimes your mind is not express
Right.
the right way.
Right.
So, yeah.
I agree totally. So yeah, it's extremely important to be able to have that heart-to-heart connection.
Exactly.
And if you're not having it, then you've got to take a look and see where it is that you're not communicating, because
Right.
that's number one. You have to be the one. If you're not making that connection, don't keep your mouth closed. Open your mouth, but be gentle about it.
Exactly.
It's all
you
in the
don't have to be
approach.
rude. You don't
No,
have to be,
yeah.
teacher also. You don't have to dominate
No.
on your feelings and
No.
your thoughts on another person.
You're right. And one of the best ways to do that is to be able to share with another individual, this is how I'm feeling.
Exactly.
Not you don't and you don't and you don't. No. This is how I'm feeling. So it has the ability you have the ability then of being able to share how you're feeling. And nobody can argue with your feelings.
Exactly.
So-
You know what? If the woman say, "Oh, I feel this way," so what are you gonna say? That's her feelings. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
All right, we're almost done. Is it 2 minutes? It's so quick. I
I'm
know.
telling you. I mean,
know,
it's like
yeah.
it went so fast.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Nadia, for having me on.
You're
I
welcome.
really do appreciate it.
Yes,
It's
yes.
been wonderful connecting with you.
Maybe
And
next time we can continue something because it's a conversation very important and interesting.
it is, yes.
And I know we're going to receive calls and people going to ask questions what they concerned about.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
exactly. And
you have your program also, right?
I do. I
Okay.
do. It's I have a couple of them.
Okay.
But you can find me on Tuesday evenings from 6 to 7. You and your doctor. I'm known as Lorena, the Life and Energy Coach, otherwise known as the Energy Shifter. And my website is theenergyshifter.com. And you can call my office at 954-647-5525 or send me an email, LarenaAnderson@gmail, LAURINA Anderson@gmail.
Wonderful.
So thank you.
Wonderful. So we are actually finished for today. And please call us 954-907-5176. I forgot my phone number. Okay, 954-907-5176. Yes, so, and will be a pleasure to talk to you. And any question, guys, any question, we are ready. Thank you. See you next Monday.
Thank
Bye.
you.
You have been listening to Change for a Better Life with Nadia Rosh as she explores the mysteries of life, love, and health. Tune in next week for another chapter that will help you make the right choices in your everyday situation. If you wish to contact Nadia, please call her at 954-907-5176 directly or visit the website www.changeforthebetter.tv. And thank you for tuning in for Change. The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.